Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like to do for future anime and cartoon-related videos. So today we are talking about Harley Quinn Season 2, Episode 4, and it was a feel episode. It really was. It was get you right in the feelings, right in the heart there. But at the same time, like, it did and didn't, if that kind of makes sense. So Dr. Freeze has only really been in this for basically 4 episodes at this point. And everybody's starting off thinking, oh, he's a major dick, he froze Harley, you know, he wants his own chunk of Gotham, etc. But in reality, the only reason he's doing any of this villainesque stuff is because he wants to save his wife that has an extremely rare blood disease, also has an extremely rare blood type, and he has her basically on ice, frozen, so that way he can save her at some point in time. He's been doing all these test results on rats, but he thinks part of the problem is that because the rats only share 98% of their DNA with humans, that 2% is messing stuff up, and he wants to test Harley, which is why he froze her. They managed to get into his lair, but then he froze all the goons, froze Harley. Everybody got frozen, and then he said he was going to test her. Harley says, oh, let's get Poison Ivy in here to help. And lo and behold, yes, Poison Ivy does help. His wife is saved. It's beautiful, and in the process, Harley actually kind of learns what true love is. So she thought she knew what love was with the Joker, but that obviously was very, very one-sided. The Joker was only using her for his own benefits, and Harley thought that was true love when it never actually was. So it was kind of nice that she got to learn what true love was. Basically how she did this was, the end of the episode, Mr. Freeze was basically like, well, I have to... Basically, the only way to save the wife was to transform his blood, or somebody else's blood, into the same exact blood as the wife with the antidote and kind of do like a blood transfusion, is what Poison Ivy had to do. So he sacrificed himself in order to save his wife. So now technically Dr. Freeze is defeated. So no more Penguin, no more Dr. Freeze. All you got left is really Bane at this point, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. So Dr. Freeze is done, and Harley is a little bit closer to being the new queeness of Gotham, so that would be nice to see that. And it was nice. She basically, you know, the true love is sacrificing yourself for the ones you love, and that's exactly what Mr. Freeze did there, which was delightful. And he kind of hated his life anyway, because he was in the Freeze suit, cryogenic suit. Whatever, I don't exactly know his entire backstory because I don't really read the comics. But basically, he can't eat steak. He can't eat anything that messes up his internal temperature or would basically kill him. So he's stuck in that suit, basically frozen on ice forever. So that was kind of nice. In the meantime, which also there was a very weird like sexual innuendo with steak, because Dr. Psycho was eating steak and Mr. Freeze was like, oh yes, tell me the texture in your mouth. That was very delightful and uncomfortable, but I thought was also hilarious at the same time, which is understandable because he can't really eat hot meals anymore. He probably can only eat cold things to maintain his internal body temperature. He's basically like a snake at this point. Cold-blooded, but he can't eat hot stuff or it's going to mess up his internal temperature, freeze him, or melt him, and kill him, which is kind of miserable. So she might actually have a new enemy. I think there's a possibility because they might blame, Mr. Freeze's wife might blame Harley and Poison Ivy for killing him, because obviously, you know, they could have sacrificed Dr. Psycho. No, I'm kidding. But they could have. Like, Dr. Psycho was like, crap, well, I got a shark and I got a ball of dirt, and Harley's not going to kill herself, and neither is Ivy. So I guess it's me or Dr. Freeze is going to be the one that has to die to get his wife back. But he got to see his wife a little bit, so it was like, I understand they're trying to do the heartfelt thing, and he definitely felt that. You got those emotions there, but I don't think we had enough of his backstory. Like, there could have been another episode in there to kind of further explain his backstory, further get into the situation. You know, show him with his wife a little bit, do a little bit of a flashback type thing, because there definitely was some feelings, but I think they could have done a little bit better with it, but at the same time, I understand you only got 13 episodes, you want to do certain things, so sometimes stuff's going to be a little bit rushed, and it definitely felt a little bit rushed to me. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the episode, but it definitely could have been paced out a little bit longer. Maybe make an extended episode, throw in an additional 15 minutes for some backstory of Mr. Freeze. But that's kind of my opinion on that general topic. It would have definitely been good to get some more backstory with that, learn how Dr. Freeze became Dr. Freeze, how they met, did a flashback instead of Mr. Freeze, just butchering it. She's like, oh, she tells it better, but she's frozen, so she can't really tell it. Anyway, in the meantime, what is going on is Poison Ivy and Kite-Man are trying to find a venue because they are now engaged. She said yes. And we did get to deal with, was it Dr. Condiment or some villain that I don't know if they made him up or he's actually a thing. Maybe he's just meant to be like a crappy villain. He's also getting engaged as well, and he ends up getting it. He's like a massive total dick with all of these freaking ketchup, mayonnaise, Tabasco sauce puns. It's miserable. And Poison Ivy, even at the end of the episode, is like, yeah, he's now my arch enemies too. Because I guess so. You got two loser villains that are arch enemies, and I thought that was pretty hilarious. But I doubt. Maybe we'll see him at one point. 9 out of 10. Harley's wedding present to Poison Ivy is going to be to go kill him and get the venue back for them. That would not surprise me at all if that happened next episode or two. We still got a ways to go. Still no news yet if we're getting a season 3. I'm hoping we are. If we do, it's probably going to be delayed because of the virus stuff. So heads up with that right now. 9 out of 10. It's not going to be like a 2-month gap where we basically got season 1, season 2, like 2 months apart. Because they already, it was basically, they were scheduled for 26 episodes altogether. They decided to break it into 2 seasons. And I thought we were going to have to wait 6 months to a year before we got it. But they were just like, nah, throw it out there, 2 months. It's already animated, it's already done. Get it out there for everybody to enjoy, which is fantastic. I think the show is doing very well right now. People definitely are enjoying it. But yet we'll wait till obviously the end of the season to see if it has been renewed for a season 3 or not. And if it has, just expect to wait because everything's delayed right now. It is what it is. I'll find something else to watch in the meantime. I'm watching Tower God right now too, but that's only 1 season and that's got like the same number of episodes as this, so I'm gonna be doing 2 shows at the same time. So I'm gonna have to find something else. I'll get Rick and Morty in there too at some point, which will be nice. So you'll have all sorts of delightful reviews. I'm going to try to find some other random anime or cartoon related videos to do as well, like my Dragon Ball Z Steven Universe comparison. Some of you seem to enjoy that, which was nice. Anyway, next going forward, now that I got on a tangent, yay. I think what's going to happen next episode is we got to go after Bane. He is the last one. Dr. Freeze is dead, so that's all she wrote. Penguin's done. Mr. Freeze is done. Now we got to go after Bane, defeat him. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do with that. As I said, it would not surprise me if they ended up joining forces together and Bane kind of became an underling to Harley. That would kind of make sense to me because nobody wants to really kill off Bane. Everybody enjoys his shenanigans. He's like the Meg of this show. You can't kill off the Meg because you enjoy to hate them. They're funny, they're sarcastic, but they're delightful and punny in their own way. And I would be sad if Bane died. I don't want Bane to die. Make him live forever. But that'll be great to see what happens with that. We might just get a rando episode next. It would not surprise me. There's going to have to be a whole wedding episode with Poison Ivy and Kite-Man. So that's going to be somewhere in the mix too. But that's the next step is going after Bane, becoming the Queen of Gotham. And then I don't know what we're going to do after that. Maybe Batgirl will come back and try to defeat Harley. That's my guess, is because they haven't done anything with Bruce Wayne. He is alive. Batman is still alive. Haven't done anything with getting the Justice League back. Haven't really done much anymore with Batgirl or Catwoman at this time, so maybe Catwoman will be in there somewhere too. But, 50-50. She can come back kind of whenever. She's kind of one of those characters where, yeah, you can throw an episode of her in there whenever you want. You can kill her off if you want to, or do whatever you want pretty much with her. So, she's not like a vital character. She's just kind of in there once in a while for the fans of her, which is nice because a lot of people do enjoy Catwoman. But we will just have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. My name is Steve Gray. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. And as always, have a good one.